And so funny enough, like getting sick, the volcano erupting over Fiji and this allergic reaction to an anti-nausea medication, these terrible things ended up giving me the best thing, most incredible, most important thing in my life, which is my husband and now my children. Because, so I kind of, when things are rough, this is good for me to remember this because, there's some things that I'm sad about right now in my life. And it's like, man, they may be the best thing for me. Like, I feel like God will use it if I'm humble and repentant and kind and trusting, like it can be used for our good, all things. Like, that's the promise. And so I'm gonna believe that. But ultimately, the journey with my husband's been so dreamy because like I ended up going 6 months after, a year after we met. And at the time when I would have gone, I had a boyfriend and I wouldn't have I wouldn't have cheated on my boyfriend or whatever. But 6 months later, we were broken up and we were still like, the boyfriend and I were still in contact, and I was considering, like we were kind of in this like off again, on again, dynamic. And I was like, I'm going to go on a mission. And anyway, so it's funny because the timing, I was like available. I was more emotionally available to like fall in love with my husband when I got over there. So again, timing, divine timing, things working out, trusting, the story and how it unfolds. Such an important lesson because when we're in hard things, like I've never been so sick. It was so scary and traumatic. Yeah.
But that was like a necessity for the right thing.
Totally. For my man to come. Yeah. And I look back, a lot of the worst things in my life brought the greatest gifts, and they still do and continue to. I don't think you have to learn through pain always, and I don't think God is like the author of like suffering or ugliness. I just think that like it's part of the plan, and he will use it to cultivate us to become who we're supposed to be if we allow him to.